Okay.
All right. Today's date is May 26, 2022. In Lubbock County, I call cause number 2013-507-443 in the interest of the Schlosser and Baker children. What says the state?
David DeSoto, present and ready on behalf of the state, Your Honor.
All right. Also present by audio and video is Lucinda Ann Baker. Is that correct, ma'am? Ms. Baker,
Yes, ma'am.
are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Baker, would you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, Mr. DeSoto.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I'd call Miss Lucinda Baker.
All right, let me mention that for the record that Nathan Brian Schlosser was served with notice of these proceedings back on June 19th of 2021. This case was set for 1:30. It's now a few minutes after 2 p.m. and Mr. Schlosser has not appeared, so we are proceeding to default. Go ahead, Mr. DeSoto.
Thank you, Your Honor. Could you please state your name for our court record, ma'am?
Lucinda Ann Baker.
And Miss Baker, are you the mother of the child Savannah Baker? Or excuse me, Savannah.
Yes,
Excuse me, Savannah Schlosser.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And is the father Mr. Nathan Brian Schlosser?
Yes, sir.
And do you recall a prior order from 2013 where Mr. Schlosser was ordered to pay you child support in the amount of $235 a month and medical support in the amount of $50 a month?
I'm sorry. I think I lost you. Could you repeat that for me, please?
Sure. Do you recall a prior order in this case where Mr. Schlosser was ordered to pay you both child and medical support?
Yes, sir.
And is it correct, since a rendition of that order, that Mr. Schlosser has made very few payments?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
And is it correct that he owes you in both child support arrears and medical support arrears?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Okay. And Your Honor, I'd ask to enter what I'd mark as State's Exhibit 1, the pay record in this case.
Admitted as states number 1.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I failed to mention before I started my testimony that the state would be non-suiting its request for modification today.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. And is it correct, Ms. Baker, that you would like Mr. Schlosser to be ordered to pay you back for the arrears, child support and medical support arrears today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you recall us speaking before today's hearing about a non-disclosure?
Yes, sir.
And is it correct that today you are asking for a non-disclosure of your personal information?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Okay. And can you please explain why briefly for the court?
There was a CPS case in which we were involved with one of the other family members of his family, and she was threatening me. So I made a police report with that, and I would not be comfortable with them having my address just in case to have any access to me or my children.
Okay. All right. And Your Honor, I'd pass the witness.
All right. What are the amounts you're seeking, Mr. Soto?
Your Honor, the state would ask for a child support judgment as of April 30th, 2022 in the amount of $32,219.43. And we would ask that a payback amount be set at $225 a month beginning June 1st, 2022 for the child support. And the state would also ask for a medical support judgment as of April 30th, 2022 in the amount of $4,707.88. And that a payback amount of $100 a month be ordered beginning June 1st of 2022, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else you want me to know, Ms. Baker, while you're still under oath?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
All right, I'm granting the judgment in those amounts, Mr. DeSoto. And I'm also ordering the payouts that you've stipulated are mentioned to start June 1st of 2022. I'm assessing court costs against Mr. Schlosser due a year from now, so June 1st of 2023. And Ms. Baker, I regret that that's all that the Attorney General's offer can request. At this time, jails are kind of full and they hesitate to take some of our non-payers because of the threat of COVID. I hope that we can soon get back to a situation where that could be considered. All right. Mr. DeSoto,
Okay, yes, ma'am, that's fine.
Mr. DeSoto is going to prepare that order for my signature and I'll sign off on it. There's a 3-day period during which anybody could request a new hearing. If nobody does that, this order starts to become final and you should get a copy in the mail within about 2 weeks. If you don't get one, call the Lubbock Area AG's office and remind them to send one to you. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck to you and your family, ma'am. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, and you as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Judge, I'm sorry. I think I missed it. Did you grant the non-disclosure for her?
I didn't mention it, but I am granting that.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
I'm still on the record, I think.
Yes, thank you, Judge. Sorry about that. I thought I might have